presents. You want some presents? Well, I'm wearing red, so let's give you some presents. Brought to you courtesy of Hyundai, because I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you to the presence of the powerful 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe SEL. Nothing else left to say. Let's drive. What is up, guys? It is Miguel, your car guy, and today we are test driving my first test drive of the 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe. Now, full disclosure, I was driven in it yesterday. I just rode shotgun, but today is the first time I'm able to drive it myself, and I'm gonna give you my total and complete experience with the Santa Fe, and I'm quite excited. The Santa Fe is by far the best car I have ever reviewed, and that includes the Palisade, which is saying a lot. But if you're interested in this or any other Hyundai model, go ahead, click that first link in the description below. That's a schedule with Miguel. That way I can guarantee that once you get here, you'll be getting me. If you happen to live in Orlando, just come and see me. It's way easier. But if you can't buy a car from me, no worries. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and share this video. That way you and I can keep on spoon feeding the channel and grow it big and strong. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and put this thing in drive, because yes, the Santa Fe 2021 does have shift-by-wire. What shift-by-wire actually is that you can actually go ahead and push the drive you want to go in. So if you want to go in drive, go ahead, push D. If you want to go into reverse, park, neutral, go ahead, press the corresponding letter. It really looks like a baby Palisade, and I am a huge fan of the very modern, very sleek look of the new Santa Fe, and it is quite nice. Now, merging onto this road, I'm quite interested to see how well the new engine actually is, because this is the first year of the 2.5 liter four-cylinder in the Santa Fe, and on paper it says it has 191 horsepower, which is very exciting for me. It is up a little bit. It used to have 185 for the naturally aspirated, but now it does have 191, so that is actually quite cool. So if I go ahead and get on it, not bad at all. That wasn't even a sport mode, guys, but it got up and going to a very legal 45 miles an hour, so go ahead, go figure that. Now, something that I noticed driving over from the dealership to just this random parking lot close to the dealership is that the Santa Fe feels like it's a little bit taller. It really does. I don't know if it's because the dash is higher or lower, I don't know, but it feels like it is a bit taller. Now, it kind of feels like the previous generation's 19-inch rims that you would only get on the turbocharged model. This one is a naturally aspirated model, but with those 18-inch rims that you get in this one, it feels like it's the same height. And I thought it was the seat. I adjusted the seat all the way down. I made it quite comfortable, but I don't know. It just feels a little bit taller, which makes me feel like I'm more in charge of what I'm doing and able to see over all these little sedans, because believe it or not, people still drive sedans in this day and age. So that is actually quite cool. One of the nicest things about the Santa Fe in general is that it's always been a very good cruising car. It really has been. And it's nice to know that the 2021 is continuing to build upon that, because you get an entire amount of stuff. This one that I'm driving right now is a Santa Fe SEL with the convenience package. It brings a few more features, but even if you decide not to go with the convenience package, you will be getting a lot of stuff. Obviously, the SEL is going to bring blind spot monitoring, electric seats, so that way you can go ahead and adjust the seat to your comfort level in case you're sharing the car between multiple drivers at home. Another great thing is that you still do have adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. Adaptive cruise control is cruise control, except it adapts. Pretty self-explanatory. So let's say you go ahead and set your car at 60 miles an hour, then a slowpoke hops in front of you doing 40 miles an hour. Without you having to press the brake or deactivate cruise control, the car will go ahead, slow itself down. Very nice. Now, lane keeping assist, again, pretty self-explanatory. It assists you in keeping in the lane. Once you go ahead and hit 40 miles an hour, the car will actually use the front camera to go ahead and keep you in the center of the lane you're in. So in case you ever get distracted or you're just a little bit tired, the Santa Fe has your back when you're actually driving it. Now, a new feature in the 2021 Santa Fe, at least it looks new to me because it's now a predominant sight in the 2021 Santa Fe, is the lane follow assist. A benefit of lane follow assist is that it is just like lane keeping assist, except you don't need to worry about going 40 miles an hour. It will actually activate at a very low speed. Technically, the material says it activates from 1 to 90 or 99 miles an hour, but I haven't been going 1 mile an hour anywhere, but I have experienced just merging onto a road, going like 10, 15, 20 miles an hour, it's actually helping me keep in the lane. Now, the biggest difference between lane keeping assist and lane following assist that I've noticed is that lane follow assist, the one that activates at a lesser speed, gives the steering wheel much more room to move. Obviously, if you're going at a lower speed, you're gonna need bigger throws of the front two wheels swinging the car left and right to keep you centered in the lane. Whereas if those same throws were used at 40 or more, it would be very, very unsettling. It would be a big jarring motion and nobody would like that. So it's nice to know that Hyundai has finally stepped up their game and is now doing lane follow assist as well as lane keeping assist in the 2021 Santa Fe. That I like a lot. Now, apart from everything else that I mentioned up until this point, it is a very nice place to be. It really, really is. I've always liked this little detail on the 19s and the 20 Santa Fe's, is that the doors in the dash have this very big, swoopy, interconnected type of thing, which too many cars nowadays is just like door, dash, and it's just like plastic just meeting each other. This is more inclusive, making it feel like a experience. You know, you're inside of like a pod instead of just being inside of a car, which is quite nice. Now, these little pieces right here are very carbon fiber-esque, which is a difference from the previous generations because I believe those were like brushed aluminum look, and now with the carbon fiber look, it's actually a little bit nicer, at least in my taste. Now, being that we're in the SEL with the convenience package, another difference with the convenience package is that you do get the digital cluster, and when you go ahead and cycle through the drive modes using the drive mode knob right here on the dash, you can actually see it change mode to mode. But if you go to sport mode, if you look really closer behind the numbers, it looks like those gauges are carbon fiber, which is quite a fun thing to have, in my opinion, because, you know, sport mode, carbon fiber, even though it's just a digital look, I know it's not helping with any type of performance-y type of stuff, but it just looks cool. And so, guys, that has been a quick little test drive in the 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe SEL with the convenience package. I know it's a mouthful, but that mouthful doesn't even come close to describing how much cool stuff are in the convenience package, because believe it or not, that's just like the middle package. It gets way, way fancier, and if you want to see super fancy, go ahead, click this little video right here, so that way you can see the review I did on the first 21 Santa Fe Limited that we ever had. But guys, I hope you liked this little video. If you did, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. That way you and I can keep on growing the channel big and strong. And please, leave me a few comments. What else would you like to see on the channel? But guys, that has been my time. So until next time, I'm a Get a Car Guy, and I'll see you soon. And one of my favorite things about this Santa Fe is that they took what worked with the 2019 and 2020 body style and improved it with the new stylized and now it's very carbon fiber-esque look, which is quite nice. And another cool thing about the Palisade and give me 1 second, guys, it's getting a little too windy, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on this little styrofoam thing that I have to kind of muffle the wind noise. It's already breaking, what the crap? Anyways, I'll go ahead and put this on so that way you can hear me nice and clearly, baby. But yeah, movie magic, right? It works.